What is up, and welcome back to the Sounders career. So after a very good episode last time out, winning all of our games 4 for 4, we've moved up to third place in the West, and we have a very interesting schedule coming up. Starting with the home match against Charlotte to end the month of May, we then get into June and have 4 more home games. So we have 5 home matches coming up in a row. And I've decided I'm going to simulate all of them, including the LAFC match. I know they're first place. It's a big game, but we do play them again at the end of July, and I will play that one. But I just want to let the squad run it and see if we're as good as I think we are. So first game up, Charlotte at home. They're towards the bottom of the Eastern Conference. And we have 5 home games, 15 points on the line. Whew, narrow one. Christian bailed us out. Christian with 2 goals. The captain getting it done. I like to see it. But out of 15 points available, we should come out here with at least 12 or 13. Vancouver is up next. We have LAFC coming up on the weekend, so short rest, but I don't want to overlook Vancouver too much. Still got to rotate the team a little bit, though. Ooh, I don't think we rotated too much. We just got absolutely slapped at home by Vancouver. Well, that was not exactly a confidence booster heading into this massive game against LAFC, but still, we got our best team out there. We got to go get it done. Can we get a win from this? A draw at home. You know what? That's okay. Again, we had to get bailed out late. Jordan Morris came through this time. Rui Diaz and Nico picked up the other 2, but that's okay. We didn't get beat by them, so I think psychologically we might have the advantage going down to California later. And we follow that up with another draw, 1-1 against Sporting Kansas City. At least we got Jordan Morris going, but feels like it's only one player scoring for us at a time. We can't get everyone involved, everyone going at once. If we could, we'd be freaking unbeatable. And to finish off the homestand, we get another 1-1 draw. That did not go the way I had anticipated. But despite our struggles over those 5 games, we actually moved up in the West, and we're only 2 points behind LAFC because most of those games were games in hand. So it didn't necessarily kill us, but it definitely didn't help us all that much either. I said I wanted 12 or 13 points from that homestand. We got 6. We only won 1 game. Yeah, that definitely could have gone better for us. And things might be getting a little more difficult for us because João Paulo is leaving the club. We did sell him right after the January transfer window, and now that it's July, he is leaving. I can't remember where he's actually off to. I think... Oh, he's off to Southampton. He's going to Southampton. So time for one of the youngsters, or maybe 2 of the youngsters, to step up. So in addition to João Paulo leaving, we also sent out a couple players on loan, including Baker Whiting, Double-Air, and Ocampo Chavez. That's leaving our squad looking a little bit thin, I'll admit, but it is MLS. We don't need a ton of players in the squad. Depth really isn't that big of an issue, and we have a lot of versatile players that can play more than one position and fill in if needed. Also, our youth academy starting to look a little bit spicy. So with the youth academy, I wanted to do 2 things. I wanted to recognize kind of the history of the Sounders and what they've done in the past. And they brought through some pretty decent young Colombian players. So I've gone ahead and scouted Colombia. And then I also wanted to recognize the diversity of the Seattle area. And there's a pretty high Asian population in and around Seattle. So I went ahead and scouted Japan as well. I didn't really find too much in Colombia, unfortunately. Japan, however, netted us some absolute studs with the likes of Haruki Nakamura, Shuto Ono, Yuko Kobayashi, and Shuto Ishikawa. But the ones I want to focus on are Kobayashi and then also Sean King from the United States, because we need winger depth right now. And I could go out and sign a winger, but I really want to focus on the youth academy and the young players that we can bring through ourselves. So I'm actually going to call up Sean King. We also still have Logan Coleman sitting here, who is by far the best player in the youth academy, but I want to wait a little bit more on him. Hopefully towards the end of the season, we'll look at bringing him up. So up next for us, we are off to Toronto, a place that we know very, very well. So the thing I am most worried about with João Paulo gone and putting Danny Leyva in there is we get a really nice turnover, and we're instantly on the counterattack. Christian Roldan! Off the other side of the crossbar and in! Way to go, Captain! What I was saying is what I'm worried about with Leyva is he doesn't have the playmaking ability of João Paulo. No one in this team that can play there really does. That could be a problem for us, but not if we play like that. Oh, it's Obed Vargas. Oh, Toronto are just all over the place at the back. Oh, Obed, no! screw it up. He doesn't have that finishing quality to him. Not at all. Oh, that was a beautiful ball through. Ruidíaz tried to sneak it bottom corner. Couldn't quite get it there. Oh, what a ball through. Oh, Rusnak! What was that finish? Plays it for Ruidíaz. 1-2 in there. Oh, that's so well worked. Obed! Was that Obed? Is it Danny Leva or Obed Vargas? I can't. 73 or... It's Obed Vargas. I couldn't tell if it was a 73 or a 75. Obed Vargas had to put that one in the back of the net. Beautifully worked from Seattle. And Toronto's defense is shambles. It's just all over the place. Whoa, that was a really good throwing. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Slightly misplayed. Slightly misplayed by us on the defensive end. And Toronto, the stunner goal, right back in it. Big tackle from Justin Glad. Look at Glad come forward with it as well. Can he get that to Ruidíaz? He can. Ruidíaz returns it to Justin Glad. Justin Glad! Justin Glad with the goal! That is probably going to seal this thing. What a play from Justin Glad! The hell was that? There is the final whistle. 3-1 to Seattle. Very, very well played. Sean King came on. Made a couple of nice moves in there. Didn't have really all that much to do in 30 minutes, but still not a bad debut from the youngster. So we're in the summer transfer window, which means we're getting offers in for some of our players, including Raul Ruidíaz. We've had quite a few offers for him, but as I said earlier this season, I'm not interested in selling him in the first year. After this season, we'll take another look at and revisit the striker situation, but we're trying to win a title this season. I'm not going to sell our star striker. Before we get into the next match, I just want to look at the Western Conference standings real quick. LAFC's pulled a 5-point gap on us, and we're tied with Houston and Portland on 35 points. And then there's a 9-point gap back to Sporting Kansas City and Minnesota. I've never seen either division or either conference look like that, where it's like split in half. It's so bizarre. And I also want to show you those standings because up next, it's the big one. A little I-5 rivalry, a little Cascadia clash. Portland is coming to town. Somebody want to pick him? Oh, that's going to be a pen. This has not been a good start for us. I don't know what happened to our center backs there. They just both decided to let Nuhu try to come all the way across and pick up, I think that was Chara, one of the Charas. Oh, that's not a good start. All right, pen for Portland. Stefan Fry makes a save. If you don't watch a lot of Seattle games, you have no idea how rare that is. I don't think he's ever made a save on a pen. Jordan, beautiful, inside. One more. That's what we're looking for. Raul. It's a good save. Corner for us here. Christian to take it. Oh, good header from Ruidíaz. Another good save. Can you find a ball in there for Glad? What is this goalkeeper? Somebody find some space and don't hit it at the goalkeeper, please. That's a great pass. Have it! There it is! We had the pressure on. Took us 4 tries, but we finally found the back of the net, and it's Danny Leva. Okay, an unexpected goal scorer. We take those. Jordan Morris just killed a man. Oh my goodness. He is going to get the fattest yellow card. Oh, this is not good. Oh, Yamar had to step up and make a tackle, and he did. Here comes Jordan. And that is a foul. I thought maybe it was a clean tackle. He got a yellow for that. But Jordan Morris did not earlier in the game. What? Oh, that's a ball. That is a ball from Ruidíaz to Albert Rusnak. Straight up the gut. 2-0 to Seattle. Oh, we needed that. It was getting a little bit back and forth. The next goal was probably going to be the decisive one. And we found it. Big interception by Justin Glad. Whoa, frames. But we get the... How did Jordan Morris not burst through there? He was in a full sprint. I know it's the end of the game. I just wanted to crush Portland so bad. 2-0 is not enough. So up next for us is a trip out to Nashville. Now our next 3 games, we have Nashville, who are second bottom in the West. Then we play Chicago, bottom of the East, and then Colorado, bottom of the West. I'm going to sim these 3 games. Hopefully, we can get a better result than we did in the 5 games we simmed earlier, where we only picked up 6 points. 3 points to start off with is the way to go. I like it. Rusnak and Rui Diaz get the goals. Pretty convincing performance from us, it looks like. Our next match was on the road in Chicago, and we get another 3 points with a 2-0 victory there. Jordan Morris and Christian Roldan scoring the goals for us, but the start of this game was absolutely nuts. Nico missed a pen in the first minute, and Navarro got 2 yellow cards to start the game. That is just an insane start. And in the easiest game of the 3, we come back home to take on Colorado and lose 2-1. I mean, it looks like we dominated the game based on possession and shots. I did start Atencio at center back in this one just to see what would happen. And apparently it just didn't work out as well as I had hoped. But hey, at least Jordan Morris scored again. And how about one more big game to finish off the episode? We're off to Bank of California Stadium to take on LAFC. And you would think this is for the top spot in the Western Conference, but it's not, because neither one of us are in the top spot at the moment. All right, we are away. And it looked like LAFC dealing with some fitness issues. Maybe they're on short rest coming into this one, which is unfortunate because we are on full week's rest and looking pretty solid. Yeah, Gareth Bale does not have stamina. That was the worst back heel in history. How did that ball just go there? What? I am flabbergasted at what I saw there. That ball came into Rusnak. I want him to pass it first time out to Nuhu. Ilya Sanchez tackles Rusnak and backheels it into the striker, and he slots it past Stefan Fry. Actually, Fry got a fingertip to that, I think, but what a play by Ilya Sanchez. Nuhu, there you go, through for Rusnak. Rusnak in there for Rui Diaz. Slots it home, bottom corner. An answer from Seattle. It was a little scrappy coming through the midfield, but we eventually found our guy, and we found the equalizer. Nuhu, I'm not even sure. Nuhu! I forgot the ball! Dude, Nuhu just sometimes makes some insanely good plays, and then sometimes he's an absolute blind donkey. What was that? Oh, no, please don't let them score from this. Oh, they're going to get the jam. They are going to get the jam. Not again! Oh, it's over the bar. It's too much chaos. It's too much! Roldan is away outside. I like it. Can he get this all the way across to Jordan? Settled. Good touch. Jordan Morris! That was such a risky play. Settling it and hitting it with the left foot. But he gets it done. I think that's the 3rd or 4th straight game with a goal for Jordan Morris. I'm just saying we're in the 50th minute in the first half. Can we get a whistle for halftime? Off the line. No, we can't. We can't get a whistle for halftime. We've played 50 minutes in the first half. Oh, it was a good run from Obed. We just couldn't quite get there in time. Rusnak's away on the far side. Jordan, Rusnak, tap in for Rusnak. That was amazingly well worked. The cross didn't go where we wanted it to, but it found Rusnak eventually. Back in the lead goes the Sounders, 3-2. How do they keep getting these passes away? What a strike. Was that? That's a hat trick for him. Christian Arango is a pain in my ass. Oh, that's a ball. That's a really good back heel. I mean, at least it wasn't Arango that time. It was Gareth Bale. But LAFC take the lead, 4-3. In the middle is Rusnak coming forward. Rusnak back out wide. I mean, it's not really where I wanted it, but it's Rui Diaz. Turns back in there for Rusnak. Find the space. Oh, he flashes it wide. That was the chance, man. Let's see if he gives us 5 minutes of added time for us. Oh, no 5 minutes added on it in the second half, I see. Blows the whistle promptly on 91 minutes. That is a frustrating loss to accept. Just the way that second half ended. Scoring in the 50th minute in the first half with 1 minute supposed to be added on. Arango nets a hat trick of just 3 bizarre goals. But alas, we fall to LAFC. So that loss could really come back to haunt us. We no longer have any games in hand, and we sit 3 points back of Houston. If we had won that game, we would have gone top of the Western Conference for, I think, like the first time this season. But instead we lose, LAFC leapfrogs us, and we find ourselves back in third place. At least we have a nice healthy cushion back to Portland in fourth. In the Eastern Conference, Atlanta still dominating, actually. They're way out in front in the Eastern Conference. Doesn't look like anyone's going to catch them. Philadelphia looks actually pretty secure in second place right now as well. So not as competitive over there in the East as it is in the West. But, man, that loss is going to stick with me for a while. But that's where we're going to end it for today. If you did enjoy it, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you when we come back for some more Sounders Career. See ya.